So this clip is about obviously this is Steel Toe. So he doesn't do Devilverse stuff, and he says that he doesn't sync to that. Blah blah blah. It's all bullshit. I think because he mentions it nonstop. But he was out of the Devilverse. He's out of the Devilverse. He got away from that. His audience doesn't know who they are. He thinks they're part of shit or whatever he says about it. But he talks about it on his show. And you know what? I suggested in his comments, which he called me like a coping loot, like just a steel toe hater and coping hard and all that bullshit and blah, 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 blah. But I suggested, hey, like, why not just do a show where you shit on the Devilverse for it could be like for an hour or whatever. It doesn't have to be Steel Toe morning show or evening show or whatever. It could be something completely separate from it. That way you got the Doubleverse audience and then on one thing, and then you got your other audience on your other shows. Because I would watch a show where he just shits on and rags on everybody in the Doubleverse that are in his like peripheral, you know? I think it'll be interesting and clippable for sure. That would make him more interesting right now. And that's the problem. I think that's the thing with Chad too. That Chad isn't interesting unless he has a conflict that he's in. And he's currently in a conflict with NJ Ranger, a good friend of the Doubling Down Under the show. But Chad's only interesting when he's in a conflict, when he's up against someone. And he knows that too. I think he's self-aware that that's when things get interesting for him. And with Steel Toe, he needs someone to like this invisible enemy to fight constantly. Like they haven't sorted out this HRO thing either yet, which is very interesting to me. Like why it's been dragged out for so long. Like it's literally a thing to say, well, this person can't be within this amount of space as I am, and it was mostly for like I guess spousal abuse, I think. But like this is to me it's like he's bringing all these other issues into it, like saying that like like Melton said stuff about his daughter, and Steel Toe's using his own daughter as a shield for this. And it's threatening behind the scenes, threatening Melton into silence about not talking about him anymore. Fucking bitch is that? What the fuck? All right, let's watch this. I'm talking too much. All right. Cobezilla here is talking about, I guess. He's talking about Hughes' show. Let's watch. Let's have a gander.
What the fuck is up with you guys? You're all striking each other's channels like Karmic's gone, Shuli gone. Now this guy Pest, who's a clipper, he got struck. I think John went after Chad Zumach's channel too. What is with you guys? Are you just all melting down? Is it over? I was watching Husey before this show. That Shmuel Buckman is in the middle of a nervous breakdown, and I'm pretty convinced that Panhandler's a soon-to-be school shooter. These people are nuts. They've lost it.
What? Real Buckman's in the middle of a meltdown. Okay. Panhandler, a school shooter, apparently. What? How the fuck? Panhandler wouldn't do that. I don't think he would do that. I just, oh my God. He's not like a teenager. He's not at school anymore. He doesn't play with the big kids anymore. He has his own sandpit to play in. Let's keep listening. This is what we want. This is what I want.
I think that John fella broke him. That Panhandler guy, I've never even heard of him, and apparently I've broken his spirit. He's like, I don't want anyone's channel to go away.
Everyone that's up against that's against Steel Toe has been broken by Steel Toe. I don't know. I think this is a self-soothing thing, exercise to kind of, I guess, make himself feel better and stronger and bigger than everybody else. Oh, they're coping about me. They must be broken people. I've broken them, destroyed their hearts. Pan is an ass, but he is a rational adult. Yeah, that's you're right, but that's what I like about Panhandler. He's very rational. He might seem grumpy, but he has very rational takes on stuff, and I do like Panhandler. Not kissing up to him or anything like that, but I have told him before when I was on Spiel's stream. I guess it was probably like 3 months ago or something. Back when it was summer here, it was very fucking hot. I was on there as myself, but spoiler alert, I think I'm going on Spiel's show soon. I think probably next week or something like that. When I know for sure when he responds to my question, be sure to let you know when that is happening. And I should maybe be going on NJ Ranger's show probably next week as well. This puppet's very busy next week, and it doesn't happen very often that I get to go on anyone's shows. And I know I don't believe those two will ditch me like $2 Dan did. So I think I'll be on these shows. But I'll let you know. I will once it's in concrete and once we're all ready to go, I will share the I'll share the link out there to the show that I'm going to be on. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm already tired now. If next week it's going to go. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. Kimberly, you were watching that stream that I was watching Dan on the other night. And I was very tired then. I was fucked. No, I was so fucked. I was very tired. I was so keen to do his show too. I really was. I know it's like basically like poison, but I wanted to pick his brain about stuff to do with him. But yeah, I was very tired. I can kind of hear it too when I talk. It's like a sleepy slur, not like a drunken slur, but it feels about the same from memory. Gobbles doesn't drink much anymore. Like once in a blue moon, he might have a couple, but like that's not like he used to when he was a young early 20 something. Drink a lot on the weekends. I hate the hangovers and hate the fact that gravity feels like it's dragging you down even further than what it already does. So, yeah, not a fan of hangovers. Yeah, I was very tired. Got crushed down that night too. Great.
Maybe Aaron. Like, wait,
he's just picking on his Bell's palsy now. What a fucking cunt, eh? That's not very nice. That Bell's palsy will go away at some point, I guess. I mean, if he has, I don't know. Does he still have it? He was on NJ earlier. He might be still on there now. I didn't notice it this time.
Who the fuck are you? What did I ever do to you? He's like, I hate Aaron so much. I hate steel toe. I don't know if he's got like a speech impediment or something, but his mouth is all fucked.
It's Bell's palsy, you fucking idiot. So smart, but so fucking stupid too. Fuck this guy's idiot. Dumb. And
he's like, I maybe want Steel Toe's channel to go down. My God, I want him broken in half. And I'm like, what the fuck did I ever do to this? This guy he's toast, man. This guy's brain is fucking gone. And all these.
Just because anyone can hate anybody at any time, right? We don't need any like permission from Steel Toe, Chad Zumok, or any of these other clowns to hate on people. Oh. Hi, G Rob. Missed you over here. I haven't seen you for a long time. Been a few weeks, I think. I get it. You've been busy. I get it. We all get busy. I'm so happy to see you here. Mm-hmm.
These guys are angry. They're all pissed off. You're doing streams. You're having fun. You're talking to your friends, and they're all pissed off. I watch Husey. I watch him from time to time. I like Husey, and he and Lemmy are the only happy ones on there. This panhandler, big
Husey and Lemmy, the only happy ones. Have you seen when Husey's on his show? So what's going on there? Like Lemmy's very intense on that show. Have you seen that? Or she's like saying the when she's talking about the super tips, she's very like focused. She's dialed in on it. But I've never seen them like they might be happy, but I've never seen them happy. You know how people can be happy, but they look like they're just completely like stone faced, like they won't show it. Oh, I miss you. Oh, that makes Gobbles very, very happy. Thank you. It's good to see you in here again. It's been too long. I'm on a bit early because I finished work early today, so I've got time. I got a thing to do like in like a few hours, so I thought I'd come on and do this now. So, some stuff to say. Let's listen to him
Pouty
more.
puss, he's putting their old bother. And then Shmuel's having meltdowns every 5 seconds. And now you guys are striking everybody's channel. What's happening? It's all burning.
And you're all, what? That is a deadpan face she uses the show. Her shows. Oh, okay. So she's more intense on Hughes' show, but when she does her thing, she shows a lot more joy, is what you're saying, Kimberly. But that would make sense, though. That would make sense. A lot of people do have a certain way they are on other people's shows, whereas they're on their own, they're a lot more relaxed. There's no pressure there. It's just a chill time. Chill time. I'm still not used to that because obviously I don't really go on people's shows that often. I've had people ask, but I'm just like, you know what? If you want me on, just send me a message. We can work it out sometime, maybe next week, the week after, or whatever. We'll work something out. Like, it's not like something that's impossible to talk through, you know. But I think it just seems like he's just like Steel Toe was saying that Panhandler and Mule are the ones out there striking everyone's channel. That's just the way. Like, if you had no idea, you'd be like, "Oh my god, these two are the scum of the earth. These two old guys are striking everybody for whatever reason." Like, what the fuck?
Down, isn't it? Like I said.
Yeah, sometimes his
like
chat is
right
very
like
shit.
That. I don't like to cause pain, but it does seem like it's falling apart. DZ74715 says, cheers to being the least griftiest person in Minnesota and to buying calls in WTI. What's WTI? World Trade Initiative. Least grifty. I'm the least griftiest person in Minnesota. That's a win for the toe.
What? That face falls at the right time. That's Steel Toe's face when the goal isn't being met and he's going to fail it. That's just.
Thank you.
I love that he has to like press like the I don't even have it on my soundboard yet, but to me it's just like
hey, and that also puts us just $40 away from a win for the toe. What do you say? Yeah, so I got a notification that this guy Pest just got struck. You guys are all striking each other. Taste Fairy says total dabble versus death. Phil Herslit says the Dabbleverse is dead. If we don't have Steel Toe, who are we going to make fun of? Well, they surrendered on the Piggy show. They gave up. I mean, they lost that war.
They didn't give up. He thinks that they've given up. They're taking a little break from it. I think they're like making him stop because like he's just like, oh, I beat them. Ha, 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 ha. Victory is mine, kind of thing, like that Stewie Griffin kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, he can't he can't pick up on sarcasm at all. He doesn't know what humor is either. It's very stupid.
Like probably back during Keanu. But definitely by the time Mikey sunned him and we fucking smoked him and embarrassed him. But
Mikey fucked it like the whole thing up, but then he's equating it to like that Steel Toe is the one that fucked him. I mean, let's be honest here. Like that Mikey interview didn't go the way that everyone thought it would. It made Aaron look better in the end. It made him look like he was very honest and stuff, which he probably was. Like I don't not believe that. But it's amazing to me that the only time he's ever honest about anything was when he was in jail. isn't that something that just tells you a lot, right? Like he goes to jail. Like, why would he lie about stuff from there? Like, I guess if he lied about stuff that happened in there, that someone will be able to come in and go, bullshit, that didn't happen like that. He could get called out by bigger and scarier people than the big bad boogeyman that is Patrick Melton. Very scary, Patrick Melton. He's scared of Las Vegas hunchbacks.
I had to hang on to save face for as long as they could. Then I made Carl sad. I made Carl sad.
This is a cope.
Shout about Steve. Even though I didn't do anything, it was his boy Steve who fucked up. And it's Carl's fault for, entertaining these people and making them think that they're like good buddies. And he just wanted to impress Carl, which is like the most pathetic fucking thing in the world.
So who in his audience knows what the fuck he's talking about? Like, really, unless you're like in the Dabbleverse and you're just watching to see if he fucks up. Like, who in his audience that just watched Steel Toe and nothing else to do with any of this? They're like, who's Carl? What the fuck is going on here? What? Huh? Who's Pearhandler? Who is Shmuel? Who are all these people he keeps talking about? Dr. Steve? What? Like, his instincts for anything is just completely like, there's nothing there. Nothing there at all.
So, Carl, you had more to do with that than I did, buddy. Sorry it broke you. Sorry.
Everyone's so broken. And this fucking face. Every time you pause, it's like John, you pause a face and this is what you get. This is smug Steel Toe. Look at it. So proud of himself. He broke Carl. Yeah, because Carl is crying in a corner every single day because Steel Toe broke his spirit and his soul. Rest in peace, Carl Hamburger. I don't know what you're gonna do with yourself now, but yeah. Rest in peace, buddy. Hopefully everyone brings their shovels for your funeral. Most of the Steel Toe audience hates hearing about them. Yeah, I get that. I bet they would too. Like they would they don't want to hear about it. Like I've been watching his show on and off for the past week now. Because he called me out last week when I guess I was in his chat for a little bit and I was shitting on him. Like, well, I wasn't really, but I was more just like, hey, like saying the kind of stuff I'm saying now in there. And he was like, oh, let's go to the chat. And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. He's going to see mine straight away because it was moving at snail pace. Like it was barely moving. It's probably moving as quick as my chat's moving right now with you guys in there watching and commenting and stuff. Like it was going that fast. And I don't really have that many people that watch my show like when I'm on. So it's and as soon as he saw me, he's just like dabbling it on under says and he goes, I feel like he was on the edge of his seat and he was so excited, but he was like, gotta be angry, gotta tell him, oh, I've broken your brain. Oh, you're coping hard, you're a hater, and all this other bullshit. Because I think I said something about like, oh, he seems a bit lost that the Piggy show's been off. Like it was like if they're not covering him, if anyone's not covering him, he goes on these big. He tries to call them out without explicitly calling them out, and it's pretty funny to watch. Like because it's so obvious that he's doing that.
Sorry I beat you, but I guess them's the breaks. But yeah, they're all falling apart. It's all falling apart over there.
It's I'm gonna laugh when all this stuff's all over and done with, and then they go back to covering him again. What's he gonna say then? Like, oh, they can't do it without me. The Steel Toe's keeping Carl and Melton in business. Like, it's not like they can't do anything else. They just find him particularly interesting, and so do I actually. Like, I do, because I don't know how a person like this exists in their life and is so full of themselves and does this on a regular basis. 2 shows a day. 5 days a week, Mondays and nights. Saying all this, you've got like what? 80% of it is the news and his opinions and thoughts and stuff on world events. And then the other 20% is Dabbleverse stuff. Like on both shows. I mean, I guess maybe 70% of it is news. 15% is Dabbleverse and the other 15 is goal related and money and feel sorry for me because I don't have any money. I don't work a real job, but like, please pay me money. Like, he's got no humility. Like, I mean, it's laughable because if you were desperate for money, right, you wouldn't want to be doing this because this is just terrible. This is a terrible way about making money because I personally would feel shamed about doing this. I really would. Like, I'd feel like like it would be insulting to come on here and be like, "Hey, can you give me money for this?" Like, I got super tip, but I don't like go out of my way to be like, "Hey, I've got super tip," at supertip.gg/OzDabbler and stuff. Like, I don't rely on tips and donations and stuff to live. I work a job. That's why like a lot of my time is very limited to all this. Where I get to where I can do it some afternoons or maybe just do it. I'm just going to do it once a week at this point. And I just feel like if I did start getting in big numbers and stuff for that, in super tips and stuff, to me, it's like it's the bonus, the extra that I get in the week or whatever. I just put it away. Like, I don't think I'd be like going out there buying big things because someday the cash cow and all this stuff will end. And what's he gonna do then? He's gonna be fucked. Yes, and I think he's right. Is he though? Doesn't his first wife have the kids? What's her name? Is it Ashley LaRue or something? I mean, I think she's got the better like life out of all this. And like even April too, like for these people that have had to deal with him on like a intimate level, I applaud them for being able to go fuck you and walking away from it, living their life outside of this bullshit, like this idiot's life. He's a terrible human being and he deserves to know it. But I don't want him struck. Keep the lol cow bullshit going, Steel Toe. We are here to see and witness your very low decline. Oh, shit's on mute. Hold on.
Talking about Bill Gates's boxes of ticks that'll kill the cows.
Oh, hold on. I've got. So they share custody. Ashley get them most of the time. Okay, good. I'm glad she does. She's more deserving than he is. I think it is 50-50, but she pushes him off quite a bit, I would imagine. Yeah, because all that matters is the goal. The goal is all that matters, and begging on stream is the most important part of his day. If nobody donates, then we go on this big crying frenzy of brokenness and hopelessness that we're not going to get it. And then when we do, we rub it in everyone's faces and do this victory dance, and we just do this feedback loop every single day, morning and night. It's very pathetic.
And we're also going to talk about the Ukrainian biolabs. And I stayed out of politics today. I didn't want to do politics or religion because people said, you're going to hit the goal if you don't do so much politics and religion. And here we are. We're pushing 9:30 and we're heading for another loss. Trucker 18 Wheeler with $10. Give him the new $10 drop.
How are y'all? Oh, bless you, brother, man. Can I love on you? Can I love on you, baby?
See, Johnny is able to get out of the house. Thank you very much for that. Guys, 115 away from a win today. Do you think in the next 3 minutes we could get $20 to drop in so we could still be... We're about to fall behind again, and we usually don't come back from that lately for the last 2-3 weeks. So do what you can, help out the show. A little rally here would go a long way. 115 is the number. We want to break this 2-week streak we've been on. The rally segments, the rally segment barely worked last night. I am thinking of just getting rid of them and just taking the L's when they happen. Either we knock it out or we don't, because
this guy doesn't take L's very well at all. He's very pathetic. It's pathetic. He doesn't take him good at all. He's very like yeah, he's fuck. He's so stupid. I take L's like the best of them. I haven't seen him take a good L yet.
Because they just don't make money anymore, and it's also humiliating and disruptive and destructive towards the show as well. So I think maybe we'll try it again today.
Why the fuck do you keep doing it then? Holy shit. Oh no. Like this loop is over and 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 over again every day. Like, it's fun to see him miss the goal, and he probably will later on too. I think I might tune in for that, so I'll probably be in his chat there somewhere, I think, later on tonight. I want to watch him crumble. I'm not going to snipe him. I want to be in the chat. I want to see if he calls me out again, because I will say some stuff in there. Yeah. I should clip the part that I'm talking about on this show and then just say Orange Puppet destroys Steel Toe and then see what happens. I want to see if he mentions me on his show. All for the clout, baby. All for the clout. So what is, I think it was, so Bubble Popper's the one that's been clipping all this stuff. Bubble Popper's the fucking saint. But I think the interesting thing is when he goes after Carl. But let's watch this instead.
I'm guessing. Luxray Luxor says, I would go ass to mouth for Rosario Dawson. The Lord would forgive you, I think. If we're talking Clerks 2, Rosario Dawson, I think you could be forgiven. All right, while Main Vein gets back with that Alex Jones link, you guys want to do some quartering? Quartering had some things to say about some of the trolling he's been facing lately. Now, I consider myself kind of king of the troll. I conquered my trolls. I defeated them. I conquered the other shows. I defeated them. One of them doesn't even stream anymore. He's so broken. The other ones quit doing a show.
Wait, who's the one that's broken? Oh. Hi, Werewolf of Sicily. How was Granny and 2K show today? So, I did see it was Werewolf Wednesdays today, so that was pretty fun. I didn't get a chance to watch I usually watch these shows before I come on and do my own, but yes, Fuck Me Sideways is Steel Toe. Yeah, I'm watching a few clips from him. I'm trying to think of who he's talking about here.
Myself kind of king of the troll.
How is he king of the trolls? He can't even take when people troll him, though. He can't even take criticism in his own fucking YouTube comments. I've shit on him in there the other day. I wasn't shitting, but it was a very well and thought out essay. And then he's like, he accuses you of coping hard, that I've broken your brain. Everyone's brain is broken from this guy. And it's not because he's saying that he did. It's just because listening to him breaks your fucking brain and just your thoughts. He's exhausting as a human being. Or whatever he's supposed to be. This double-chinned fucking monster. This Minnesota slow. Radio's coming. It's calling your name. Don't worry. It'll get here very soon. Don't you fucking worry. I mean, the way he copes about the Devilverse, it lives rent-free in his head. I mean, he can't help himself but talk about it. Persecuting his haters and accusing them of being simps, especially when they're when he thinks they're his enemies. What a fucking moron. I want to know who he's talking about here, because it's very interesting that they don't stream anymore. Who is it?
I conquered my trolls. I defeated.
He didn't conquer shit. Life doesn't revolve around the internet, Aaron Imholt. Sorry to burst your fucking bubble, but it doesn't.
Defeated them. I conquered the other show.
He conquered them. He defeated them. I don't think I've heard Melton or Carl be defeated. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He has a big, expensive truck, around $50K, and a big house. He keeps missing the goal. He won't be able to make the repayments on either. Get a job, dummy, and downgrade. Yeah, see, you're right. You're right, G-Rob. And I think that's what the problem is with a lot of people, especially in this space, that as soon as they hit the goal, they got to start flexing and I mean, when I say everyone, I just think of him, nobody else, because I can't think of anyone else, honestly. It's very interesting to me that that he thinks that this is the be all end all for his life, and that working a job that involves dealing with the public face to face rather than like behind the screen is very daunting to him, because I don't think he's ever done that before. It's the same thing with like Ray DeVito as well, from what I've heard. That he's hold on a second. I had a frog in my throat. Fuck's sake. They think that working a laborer's job is below them. Ray DeVito thinks he's a comedian, and that if he takes up a physical job, that he won't be able to do comedy anymore. And Aaron Imholt thinks that like if he was doing DoorDashes or Uber Eats or whatever, or being just an Uber driver, that's below him as well. I've heard of people that do that and they make good money, because like when you're consistently doing stuff and you're taking on new jobs and all that, you get kind of like a decent pay. It kind of like it steadily creeps up. Every night's different, or every day is different. Much like the goal. But the only thing you lose really out of all this when you're doing that is petrol, fuel, gas, or whatever you call it. Because of it being so expensive, it's not very lucrative for people to do it. Downsizing, like G Rob said, would be a better option. I think. I would. I mean, you gotta be economic about these things. Smarter, think harder and smarter about shit. Don't go bigger and larger, because you're going to end up in a big pile of shit. Oh, fuck, I made it rhyme. Oh, fuck yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm smart.
I defeated them. One of them doesn't even stream anymore. He's
okay. So who's the one that doesn't stream anymore that he's taking the credit for? Does anyone know? Who is it?
so broken. The other ones quit doing a show about me because they're like, fuck, we keep embarrassing ourselves. The Kiki thing, the Mikey call. Aaron keeps cocking off and going, nah. And
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, Melton's been off because of his back and everything like that, which is fair enough. Like, would you, like, I mean, sitting on a chair, like, well, I feel like it's sort of been doing it now, but like, yeah, maybe Melton's the first one and Carl's the second one, but like they both do that show though. So, which makes me think that like the person who's talking about the first one, doesn't actually. No, it was streaming last Friday. Saturday. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was there. I saw that. When let me see when this was. This was today. Yes, today. Bubble Pop. I got this today. So this is current then. I don't know. Can't think of anyone else that covers him like this. These guys do. But he didn't chase anybody off. Like, this guy is trying to get these people to not talk about him. But then, like, say if that works, he's going to go like, "Oh, I defeated my enemies." Like, yeah, because you're a pussy bitch. That's why. Because you hid behind like a HRO that you're trying to like tackle this other bullshit onto just to keep them from talking about you on the show. Like, I think if that happens, I can just imagine his chat will fucking just get blown up. It'll get nuked by everyone, I reckon. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've ever been there, G-Rob, but it is very slow. I think maybe tonight I might even like screen cap or will screen record that too, because it's very interesting actually to watch. It moves as fast as my chat does right now. Like, it's very, very like slow. I don't know what his Rumble one's like, but his YouTube one is fucked. It's slow because I think he's banned everyone on there. So, because his little feelings are going to get hurt. Oh, poor Pat. Oh no, or wrong person. Poor Aaron Imholt. Oh, Steel Toe's crying. Oh, everyone's coping and seething about how successful of a broadcaster he is. Oh. Oh.
And taunting us and making us outraged. Then their buddy Steve fucked up. And I pointed out that Steve fucked up. And Carl threw a hissy fit. He's like, I can't even think about Aaron anymore. He just makes me so mad. Why? Because your buddies.
Did Carl ever say that? I'm trying to imagine he said that. If he said that, it would be because it was just being sarcastic and he knew that it would come back. I don't think he did. Oh, I paused it at the right moment too. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
A retard? I don't give a fuck about your friend, some internet guy, because you want to suck his dick because he was on a show you idolize. Grow the fuck up, Carl. Jesus Christ, be an adult.
Show that he idolized. This. Okay, so Dr. Steve is probably more like associated with O&A, right? And this guy, his fucking pause. I keep pausing at the right time. All his facial expressions. Shit. Didn't he he does his yeah. Yeah, the chin as well. Holy shit. You could fit a truck up there. Vroom, vroom. That's probably his face when he was a baby and stuff, but his face now when he doesn't get his own way. It's I didn't get the money from the people. Sorry, I had to pause and talk to 2K and Granny. So I'm a minute behind. The show was much better than last night. We tried to watch the toe, but couldn't make it halfway. Oh yeah. Are they still on? I didn't even know. I didn't get a chance to watch them today. Sometimes I watch on my way home from work. Because it's just after 1 p.m. when they're on. So I missed it. Yeah. Yeah, every single pause of Steel Toe. Definitely pick worthy. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh nice, yeah. Thanks. I know you definitely come over here when I'm on. I'm gonna try and just do this weekly because it's so exhausting to do more than just if I do more than one, it's gonna be exhausting. I gotta do other stuff. This is exhaustive puppet. Big time. But yes, I love it, but sometimes I just enjoy watching it more than talking about it. This is the show that gets it all off my chest.
Even want to talk about Aaron because I will say I kind of admire him taking the L to me. Because if he would just admit he was disingenuous going after me in the first place, I think that would be even more respectable. But the fact that he needed an out because he just was running out of things to say, he just didn't have a show anymore. The fact that he used the Steve thing as an out really shows you how little they respect that guy. They used him, made him commit medical malpractice. I mean, Google it. You write a doctor's note for someone in a state you're not licensed in, that is medical malpractice down and dirty. And if he wrote scripts, you guys used that guy because he's a doddering old man who wants to look cool to the podcast kids. And then when
these are, and this is just very well timed, yes, classic rewriting of reality, and you're correct. Yes, it's very much so. He is very much the revisionist. The truth is what the truth is that day, but tomorrow it's completely different. Well, his version of what the truth is, the Steel Toe Delusion show. Yeah, absolutely. He is he's talking about stuff that that could probably get him in trouble too. He's assuming that Dr. Steve prescribed everyone stuff like that. But how? He'd have to have something with him to be able to do that. He could probably write a doctor's a doctor's certificate. It's when he says a doctor's note, I imagine he's just handwritten this thing to say Patrick Melton cannot attend this hearing because of back injury. Signed, Dr. Steve. Like the guy is way more professional than that. He's been doing this for a long time. The way he's painting Dr. Steve as this fucking like back alley dude with like the cliche guy with the big jacket. And he's got like all the pills and medications and stuff in 20 different pockets at a time. Like as if like Dr. Steve's the Dabbleverse drug dealer. Like what the fuck did this guy like? It's no clue. Like he wants to get everybody in trouble and say like, oh, look at all the bad guys. They're all over there. Like if Dr. Steve was to help Steel Toe, would he be this like aggressive towards them? And like I don't think accusatory is the word, is it? I don't think there is one. But yes, everyone who is his enemy is a mentally ill scumbag. Yeah, I don't mind being a mentally ill scumbag, according to this guy, because we all know who we are. But you know who we know even more is who he is this. We know him from what he says on here. I don't care what he does in his private life if he doesn't tell us. Like, we don't need to know that shit. But the second he tells us, it's just like, well, you said it on your show. Like it's only fair, right? It's just.
It got
See, I might watch this one and be done with it because he's just exhausting. I don't know how they do this little piggy for like 3 hours at a time. I reckon the next one they do, it has to be at least 10 hours, right? Like it just has to be like be Melton and Moody, this little piggy, the fucking 10-hour marathon. I will watch it in portions. I gonna use up all those mileage points on this.
Exposed that you guys fucked him over and he ran and, hightailed it out of your Dabbleverse. You went and blamed me. Why? Because Aaron's the big bad boogeyman. Well, guess what? Aaron.
He forgets what the reason is for that. And I don't think they blamed him, but they were just basically saying, like, Steel Toe implied that he implied a lot of this stuff. Like he was just saying, like, hey, like they oh fuck, what was it? It was there, right there. I'm getting dumb to listen to this guy. But it isn't how he is framing it here. It's definitely not how he's framing it here. He's the one that suggested people go to like the medical boards and go this and that. But it's just like, well, I wouldn't do it. But then it's like, well, yeah, but you're pretty much saying that like someone else should do it. That's what they're trying to say. That I think about it. It's like they're trying to say that you said that. You implied it, but then you didn't really imply it. You're basically like, it's like you gave the knife to someone and say, don't kill these people here, to someone who's crazy. You know what I mean? Like it felt like that to me. And, but no, nobody blamed him, but G-Rob, but it was just like the implications of what he said, I think, is what people were just like, well, what if someone gets an idea to do that, to actually go, well, we're going to call, we're going to get a hold of the medical board and be like, hey, this guy that doesn't live here has done this, this, and this, or whatever. And, it's very like, it's very deceptive too. It's a good way to shift the blame and be like, well, why they blame me for it for? I didn't say it. It's like, yeah, well, you did say these specific things that someone could take as like, well, it's something actionable, really, and go, all right, well, maybe we should do it because it feels like it's very shady. So we're going to do the right thing that we think is the right thing. But he doesn't know all the facts. He wasn't at Hackermania. He can make all these assumptions all he likes, but he wasn't there. How the fuck can he make any kind of like assessment on the situation when he wasn't even at the event? He wasn't in Vegas. He was in his like fucking big house that he probably can't really afford and all that shit. Whatever.